To what some might consider the latest episode of our local version of House of Cards, what was going through the president's mind when he moved Monica Juma from the Foreign Affairs Ministry, for example, to the Ministry of Defense? And what informs his decision to replace her with Rachel Omamo? Are there political considerations, or is it rewarding of loyalty? Or are his decisions based strictly on merit? NTV's Olive Burrows takes a critical look at what it takes to occupy a cabinet post.
Love brewed in an African port. Coming off the high of winning the 2013 general election, sleeves rolled up, President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto were ready to get down to the business of governing. And so it was that they unveiled their dream team, technocrats who would help them deliver on their electoral promises in the shortest time possible.
Our first nominee is Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i.
Technocrats who would help them deliver on their electoral promises in the shortest time possible.
A lot of cabinet secretaries were no more than senior civil servants, and in a sense they were bullied around by parliament. They sort of waited for instructions from the president. They did not have their own capacity to be able to withstand the political pressure that comes from that level.
2 years ago, election losers made their way back into cabinet with the appointment of Mwangi Kiunjuri, John Munez, Peter Munya and Rashid Echesa. 6 years into his presidency, and the youthful optimism has faded. At the end of the day, the president made clear on Tuesday it comes down to brass tacks.
The ones I haven't mentioned are because they are either in place. If they are not in place, then so be it. Kenya moves on.
I don't know that there's anybody who's been sent home only because, because obviously there were challenges. The Minister of Agriculture, there is no question, there are challenges there. The Minister for Finance, because of the other people who have been sent home, is in court, charged with criminal offenses. So one cannot say it's only just about politics.
What then does the president consider when recruiting and firing cabinet secretaries? And with the calling up of Mutahi Kagwe and Betty Maina as substitutes, are they political considerations or are the decisions taken on merit?
Even if you're going to harvest from where your vote basket is, give us someone who's competent, someone who's capable. Some of the clowns who have found their way into cabinet in the past are unfortunate.
What of the decision to reassign a CS? In the case of the super CS, Fred Matiang'i, the decision may have been performance-based. But what is less apparent is the decision, for instance, to move a career diplomat into the Ministry of Sports. A legacy at stake, and with less than 3 years left on his contract with the Kenyan people, the sands of time are shifting fast. Question is, does President Kenyatta finally have a team in place, pacers, that will set the time for him to enable him cross the finish line